Hello everyone, good day. So on this video I want to show you guys how I took the trade on GBPUSD, right? So I took this trade on 4th of September 2023. So I'm just gonna be giving you guys the breakdown of the trade, and it's not even something much, right? So it's not something much that you will say that it's a big deal, right? So let's just get into what we have for now, right? So if you check the line charts, if you check the line chart, you see that marking your trend line, these things align, right? These three highs, these three highs, one, two, three, they align on the 4 hour chart, right? So that's on the 4 hour chart. But if you look at your price action and look at the order flow on your price action, what are you going to see? What is the first thing you even want to what is the first thing you even want to understand? If you're looking at price, what is the first thing you want to understand about this price action? The first thing you want to understand about this price action is where price is going. It is where price is coming from and where price is going. That is the one thing you need to take a look at and understand in this market. Where price is coming from and where price is going. Now, on this particular price action, on this 4 hours chart, right? Even though we had this break of structure right here. We had this break of structure here, right? And this low served as what? Liquidity. But even though we had this boss here and this low served as liquidity, right? It doesn't mean that once price takes out this low, it's going to do what? Fly away. No. There are certain things you need to take a look at. There are things you need to see to let you know that okay, right? Price has switched trends, right? But if if you understand that okay, price, some people mark this as price took liquidity here. Yeah, you could say that price took liquidity here, but isn't this actually a break of structure here? But let's just not really talk about that, because what I'm going to be showing you guys is how I entered the trade and not a general overview of Kineko, right? So let's just get down to why I took this trade. Now, I told you guys that trend line on the 4 hours chart, right? So these three areas aligned. What is my direction? My direction, I'm still bearish on GU, right? My direction is still bearish for GBPUSD. Now, on GBPUSD, why is my direction bearish? One, the trend line. And even apart from the trend line, we still have price breaking structure to the downside and respecting supply zones. Price breaking structure to the downside and doing what? Respecting supply zones. Now you might be wondering, why did GBPUSD take this OB here, this supply zone here? Let me just call it supply. Let's forget about other blocks, because I don't even call my zones other blocks. Why did price take this supply zone here? Now, if you check with your gam box, that is why on my post on Twitter I told you guys that premium and discount is very, very, very important. It's very, very crucial. Premium and discount is very, very, very important. Premium and discount is very, very, very what? Important. If you check this pullback here with your gun box, you see that on this pullback, price did not mitigate, price did not come back here. Price did not come back here, right here, to mitigate the 50% of that pullback. That means that that particular transaction is incomplete. Now you mark out the 50% of this pullback, right, of that supply. That was where price mitigated before moving, right? Okay, price took the 50%. So if price was gonna take the 50% of this zone and move down, what is our order flow telling us? Because if you check the line chart here on this power chart, price only took out one structure, and this structure that price took here was an inducement. So if price took out only one structure here and not two, and the structure that it took was an inducement, isn't the overall target this low based on order flow, based on the rules of protected highs and targeted lows, right? Isn't the low that price is gonna target that low? Now, mind you, we are still bearish on GU. If you go to the 1 hour chart, what do you see on the 1 hour chart? On the 1 hour chart, I'm still seeing, see, I don't want to be marking everything so that my chart, so I'll beautify my chart. I'm not beautifying anything for anybody. I'm telling you guys why I actually knew that GU was still bearish, right? We took out this inducement. This is the thing we literally talk about every single time. Our ABC, right? This move here, this pullback here was incomplete because it did not take the 50% of this area. Excuse me. Now price came and took it. Even if price takes out, okay, are you looking for buys here? What is the structural liquidity? The structural liquidity is the last low before the main low. So if this is the last low before this main low, doesn't it mean that price is going to come and take this structural liquidity, even if it's going to go up? But I know that after taking out this ABC pattern, we still have bearish direction, right? So after all this kiniko price in there, we have two types of order blocks, right? We have two types of order blocks. We have order block that violates structure and order block that takes liquidity, right? So the order block that takes liquidity, this guy here, excuse me, this guy here took liquidity, right? And this guy here violated structure. This is the clear pattern I want to see. A, B, C, price took out B leg, dropped, and will still come back down. And will still come back up. To mitigate something and continue, probably still come back, right? So it's just order flow of price. There's nothing much in this thing. So is this not the breaker block? Is this not the breaker block that violated the structure? Order block that took liquidity, order block that violates structure. Now, if this is the breaker block, and you knew that, okay, price has taken this, has mitigated this breaker block, and is now doing what? Is now moving away. Price has mitigated this breaker block and is now moving away towards the direction the order flow of price suggests, right? Now, if you go to the lower time frame, now let's freak 5 minutes. Let's go to the 4 minute. Let's go to the 3 minutes and look at this price action here. Now, this is the particular place I want us to look at. Not even that higher time frame. This is the particular place, because I'm not here to beautify this higher time frame stuff. I just want to show you guys what is happening in price. Now, take a look at this price action. take a look at this price action here. Now, price did what? Excuse me. Price did what? Created ABC, took out B leg, move. Now this low was supposed to be protected, but price took out this protected low right here. Right? Imagine price violated a protected low, a low that was supposed to be protected though. So I told you there are two things we should be looking at: where price is coming from and where price is going. Price has violated this protected low. Now, pulled back, took out liquidity here, right? Took out liquidity here after the pullback. Now, as he took out liquidity, what did he do? He violated another structure again here that seems to be protected again. Now, we have violated two structures, meaning that price has shifted structure. Had it been price took out this low and pulled back, took out this high, I would have considered, okay, let's just be looking at what price is doing, because at this point we don't even understand. It took out a protected low and went straight to take out a high that is supposed to be protected at that point, right? All these things are order flow. Price took out this low like this now, right? This high has become protected because he swept the high and took out the low. Now it took this liquidity, swept this liquidity, this structural liquidity here, and this could even be on a 1 minute time frame. This is an external liquidity, ABC. Price took out this B leg and continued. Now, which kind human being will see this particular analysis here that trades this particular strategy or this particular trading style and sees this analysis and be like, I'm not going to take this trade? What says lament? Okay, you're going to take this trade. You take it. I sent this trade to my guys, but I told them it's what do they even call it? Asian session. So I took 3 lots on this trade, and I had to take out. I took 3 lots, and I had to take out 2. I had to close 2 at that point, because all this Asian dollar spread might take my SL. Understand? So this is just it. And where price is coming from, where price is going to this low. It's going to take this low, because if here became protected, here is now targeted. That's the rules of protected areas and targeted areas. Once a low becomes protected, the high becomes its target. And once the high becomes protected, the next low, the next external liquidity becomes the target. That's the rules of protected areas and targeted areas. Once an area becomes protected, the next area, me sef, I even cover these 2 highs because price is mad. If it still come up here like this now, still can't go down. So that's just it about this thing. There's nothing much here. Oh yeah, do you still want to get another entry here? What else? What do you still want to get another entry here? Is this not break of structure? Price broke the structure, move back. Kiniko. Took liquidity here. Even though this is not that much valid though, but at least someone who is meant can take this trade from here. This short trade. Some people that are meant, not me. I'm not meant. You understand? So more just these things. There's nothing here. There's nothing here, guys. This trade here now. This is very, very simple. This is simple stuff. You don't have to complicate this thing. There's nothing to complicate here. Honestly speaking to you guys. There's nothing to complicate here. anyway, you can even extend your target. You can extend your target to where? To this low, to this structural liquidity. You can extend your target there. You've already closed out some positions here. You've already closed out some positions here. Let's say you've closed out partials, or you've closed major positions here. You can hold to this target. Guy, freak this shit. You can even hold to this low. You can still hold to this low. That's my point of all these things. Just the next external liquidity. That is also an external liquidity. You can still hold to this low. So there's nothing to it. I hope you guys learned something from this particular stuff. So just where price is coming from and where price is going. Understand where price is coming from and where price is going. That's just it. Alright guys, till next time. Alright.